Val, maybe we could start off with a little bit of, can you just actually tell us what Tesla Takedown is? Or is
Yeah,
it's not Takedown Tesla, it's Tesla Takedown.
Tesla Takedown. Yeah, there's a website called TeslaTakedown.com, which is a website you can go to, get some background on the campaign. And it essentially is a map where anybody in the world can put an action up for targeting Tesla. And so I've been involved in that campaign, and in particular, planning actions in the Seattle area targeting Tesla.
In Tesla Takedown, there's a spirit out there, which had already, as we saw with Luigi Mangione, there's a spirit which is very anti-corporate, very anti-billionaire, very anti-sort of elite. And Tesla Takedown is also tapping into some of that spirit as well.
Oh, for sure. 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 Yeah, I would say it's just what I've noticed being involved in organizing in the Seattle area for some time, especially after the election and the inauguration. People were like, what do? We don't want to just waste our energy protesting for the sake of protesting. And especially in Seattle, and I would say on the West Coast, I'm sure it's true of many places, we're really far from the center of power in government. And I think as it became clear that Elon Musk was taking on this outsized role at the federal level, totally, I would say, criminal role nationally, we're like, oh, wait, like we can target Elon here because his company, the source of the majority of his wealth, has numerous locations in the Seattle area. And ultimately, money talks. And we've planned, whether it was troublemakers or partners that we've been working with over the last few weeks, have planned multiple actions at Tesla. I mean, essentially protesting Tesla. This protest is ultimately about hitting Elon Musk's bottom line. You know, every dollar that goes into Tesla, every Tesla that's purchased increases essentially his profits. And the more money he has, it's clear the more influence he has in the government and in the world. He was able to, like I said, buy his way into the White House with his $250 million contribution to Donald Trump's campaign. And he bought Twitter, giving himself sort of a platform to spread lies. And this campaign is giving people a way to show their outrage about what he's doing to dismantle critical services and government institutions that people rely on for their health and well-being in this country.
And can you talk about the strategy of Tesla Takedown, urging people to dump Tesla stock?
I think it's just related to what I just said. It's really about, you as a consumer, you as a person that may have stocks and investments, you can choose where to put your money. And I think right now, given the essentially fascist takeover of our government, one thing that you can easily do is to move your money out of Tesla into other companies, into other things in your community. You can move it out of the market where your money will be used for better, for good.
All right, so Tesla protesters are planning something called their biggest day of action, and this is going to be on March 29th. These are the flyers that are going around now, aiming for 500 demonstrations at Tesla showrooms all around the world. And here in America, we have 277 Tesla locations and superchargers in the U.S., so they're going after those facilities because they hate Elon Musk so much.
So there's in an hour-long call, which included actors, filmmakers, and members of Congress, federal workers, academics, and journalists, they tried to talk about the need to steer clear of Trump's talk of terrorism, keep the focus on Musk and his effort to tank the stock market and the stock price. Tesla has lost 40% of its value. That is indeed their goal. The executive director of Planet Over Profit said the protesters were aiming at 500 events, as you mentioned, and 277 Tesla showrooms. This is a well-funded, organized effort to destroy a great American company and trip up and stop somebody who's trying to bring efficiency to the government. This is as outrageous as anything that we've covered over the last 20 years.
So should we declare that climate change has been solved on the same day then? Because the number one person that is leading this effort when it comes to electric vehicles and the technology as well is Elon Musk.